So Johnny, I mean, yeah, great performance, kind of needed that, I guess, after a few different results. From your perspective, how did it go? I mean, you must be pretty happy with that.
Oh yeah, obviously it's the first win. Been desperate for it really. Thought it would have come Saturday, after the second half showing. So today it was like really important that we carried on from that second half, and I think we did. I think sort of blew them away a little bit in that period in the first half where we was pretty clinical and took our chances. And it was pretty much game done. They had quite a lot of ball. They had a fair bit of the play, but I think we just put the game to bed in that period.
What did you make of Ricky's performance? Obviously with the 2 goals, but it was much more than that, wasn't it? It was kind of a constant threat, really energetic, lively.
Yeah, I thought he was excellent. He, not only the goal, I mean, wonderful goal. Just seen it back there, great goal. But like you say, the energy he brings to the team, he brings you up the pitch. Gets you into attacking positions, springs out from defensive positions to attacking. So it's a great outlet for the team.
He's got that bit of quality as well. Obviously, he showed it last year at Northampton, but he brings out the team. Obviously, he's been quite impressive in pre-season and stuff. But yeah, he showed tonight that he's got that kind of end product, I guess.
Yeah, I think he's got himself in some good positions in every game pre-season and in the first 2 league games. Without getting his shot off maybe or troubling the goalkeeper, but obviously tonight he's brought that. The first goal was out of this world, really.
It's taken a few weeks, I guess, for the team to kind of settle and bond. Do you feel like after that kind of performance, it's kind of you're getting to a stage now where you can be kind of happy and settled?
Yeah, I mean, we'll never be happy. We want to keep improving, and it is early, and we tried to stress that that it wasn't going to happen straight away. A lot of new players, and obviously a new manager, and it's a constant learning process and building to get where we want to be. And it's 1 win, but we've got a long way to go. But I think you're starting to see the things that we're putting into practice on the training ground and what we've tried pre-season that perhaps you haven't seen up till now. But I think second half Saturday and tonight in spell, you're starting to see the makings of a good side.
How's the body feeling? I mean, do you think you're up for kind of 3 games in a week? Is it are you struggling at the moment?
Who, me?
You said that perhaps it was a good time to take you off. Or...
Yeah, I mean, I was feeling my hamstring a little bit, and nothing major at all. But I just felt with the state of the game, and with another game coming Saturday, that at my age, I have to be very, very sensible with my body, and where I've had hamstring injuries before, I'm quite aware of the feelings that I get in my body, and I have to manage that. And I think it was just a sensible call. I was feeling it a little bit, so get myself off, get someone else on, fresh legs, and it will benefit the team and it will benefit myself in the long run. So I have to be just have to be sensible with myself.
The last time Charlton were in League One, I think you scored, was it 13? I think you ended, you got into double figures. Obviously, as you say, you're a little bit older now, kind of have to be perhaps a little bit careful. But do you think you can kind of repeat that this year, or are you setting a target for yourself? Or?
I haven't done. I haven't set myself a target really, but I always feel, if I'm in the side and I can get myself in attacking positions, then I will score, because I like to think I'm a good finisher and quite calm when that opportunity does come. So if the opportunities come, I feel like I can contribute with goals. I'm not going to put a number on it, but if I can get 13, I'll be well pleased with that.
Yeah.
Believe it.
Yeah. It must be nice just to hear the Valley kind of like that again. Obviously, it's been a while since it's been like that. Really, good atmosphere. I guess it's just really good to kind of
great night. Really enjoyed it, and enjoyed Saturday as well. It was rocking Saturday in that second half, and it was a bit gutted not to send them away with a win, because they got right behind us and done the same again tonight. And obviously tonight they'll go away happy, and I think that's what we need to create back here at the Valley. If we can put performances in like that, the crowds are going to get behind us and really cheer us on, and it's beneficial for the side. But it's very important that we give them something to cheer about, and thankfully we have tonight.
Lastly, Nicky looked a little bit frustrated at the end. I guess that was the only kind of blip, the fact that he missed a couple of chances. It's going to come from him, isn't it?
Of course it is. Yeah, he's a quality forward, and he prides himself on goals, and that's why you probably saw a little bit of frustration with him. But he's getting into positions, and if we keep providing him with chances, they're going to come. He scored a hatful last year, and I'm pretty certain that he'll score a lot of goals for us this season as well.
You've popped up with some pretty important goals already this season. The one on Saturday was getting you on level terms was huge, wasn't it? And then tonight as well, not a bit different to Ricky's goal in terms of the range.
Yeah, it's better, wasn't it?
But to make it 2-0 was important, wasn't it? Because it really did settle the game down strongly in your favour.
Yeah, I think that second goal is obviously always important in a game. I think when that went in, it felt a real sort of buoyancy, and that this is going to be our night now. We're going to go on and seal the victory, and we got the third, quite quickly after that as well. Pretty much put it to bed. Yeah, but obviously if you're 1-0 up and you don't get that second, you can become a bit cagey. You can sometimes start getting deep and inviting pressure on. But thankfully we had that cushion, so I was pleased to get that second one.
What did you make of the corner? Do you think, he swung it into the right area, didn't he? But
he did, yeah. Now we worked obviously the plan was to put it on top of the goalie and put him under pressure and pile the bodies in there. He'll probably tell you that he picked the top bag out on purpose, but he's put it in the right area and he's got his reward. I think the goalie will probably be disappointed, to be honest. Straight in from a corner, but we'll take it.
Do you kind of think the scars of last season have kind of been healed by the last couple of results and the kind of work that Russell's been putting in and you guys have been putting in on the training ground?
I like to think so. All we can do is work hard, and when we go out on that pitch, I think all they want to see, the fans, is a team that's given their all, and that they can be proud of. And I think we've got the makings of that. I think you're seeing that, despite whatever the result, that when we go out there, we're going to give it our all, and that's the minimum that they expect. And we'll make sure we do that, and if we can sprinkle in quality, we'll win games. And winning games is obviously going to create that feel good factor around the place. So I think results is obviously going to be key to getting that that old spirit back. But hopefully we're on the way to getting there.
And Andrew Cross is in there. He's a bit of a sort of unsung, unheralded kind of performer, isn't he, with what he does? It's sort of steady but really, really important with the sort of job that he brings to the side.
Yeah, he's so experienced, Crofty. He's played hundreds of career games at every level, obviously international. So he brings a lot of quality, and he brings a lot of experience and know-how. So in them times where games are getting tough, he's another voice on the pitch, which I think before we've lacked. But we got quite a few sort of experienced older heads now, that when it is not always going great on the pitch, that it's not just me who's the experienced one and trying to rally, that there's a few of us that are able to do that, and Crofty's certainly one of those.
Is the game today, Skipper, an important one, because even though the scoreline will look like we absolutely battered them, Shrewsbury actually give it a good go for 90 minutes. It wasn't just the first 20 or the last 10. They actually came at us a lot. Does that give the people who haven't played in this league, especially the young ones, an indication of what this season's going to be like? Yeah,
I think so. They had a lot of the ball. They had long periods of pressure without having loads of chances. So it wasn't an easy win. I think we just scored at the right time, and I think in that period we was very clinical, and that's going to be key going forward. If we hadn't got them goals then, it might have been a long different night for us. But the two games previous, we've had chances and have not put them away, not been clinical. So I think we got our reward tonight. Took our goals well, and saw the game out pretty well. We conceded a bit of possession, but sometimes at 3-0 it's going to be like that. It's hard to play with the attacking intensity that you play at 0-0 and maybe 1-0, where you're still going for the game. At 3-0, you've got the game to lose, and it's important that you manage it in a different way, which I think we've done. Sometimes you can see possession, but I don't think they had too many sort of clear-cut openings really.
You've been here a little while, Skipper.
Little while.
How does this squad compare in terms of what's come together to previous ones?
I think it's early days, but I think it's got the makings of the right blend of players. It's got a good feel about the dressing room, and first of all, I think it's a good bunch of lads that want to work hard, and I think that's the key ingredient to start with in any squad. Obviously, that promotion squad was something special, and it'd be probably hard to ever build a squad again like that. But I think we've got the makings of something good here. I'm sure the gaffer's probably trying to add one or two, hopefully, to help us on the way. you know, with the right attitude and obviously the right quality as well. But I think, you know, we've definitely got the start of what could be something good.
Well done tonight. Look forward to you getting the leading goal scorer trophy at the end of the season.
No doubt. Cheers.